Let's talk about something that will help you to make your life easier, to be more open-minded and to have less conflicts in your life. If you understand this thing, it will open you up to a new perspective of seeing the world, and that will definitely make your life easier. So let's see how we perceive this world, how our perceptions are working. Let's take for an example our family. So let's imagine that you have your mother, father, and your brother and sister, and you. So 5 people. How do you see your mother? You see your mother as the one who is helping you with everything, who is cooking for you, who is who have been there for you all your life. Very loving person, and you call her your mom. And how does your father sees your mother? He sees your mother as his wife. So what is his perception about this woman? It's his loving wife. She's cooking for her, she's loving, and she's taking care of the kids. And maybe he knew her from the day that they got to know each other, maybe 20-25 years ago or 30 years ago. So he has this experience with your mother for 30 years, and within this 30 years, what happened, how he saw her, how they reacted with each other, their relationship, the experiences they had with each other, where they went on trips, and how they built a house, how they brought the things, how they bought a car or whatever. All these experiences, he sees your mom through these experiences. So what he is seeing when you say mom is completely something different than what you see. You see your mom from your age. If you are 20 years old, you will see from all these 20 years of experiences what you had with your mother. And those experiences are completely different from what your father had. And let's take your brother. How does he see your mother? Maybe he's older than you, maybe he's younger than you. And with these years of experiences and the different things that he experienced with your mother is completely different than yours or from your father's. And it's the same for your sister. So you see that we all are seeing the same person in different views. When you say mom, it is not the same mom that your sister or your brother is seeing in their mind. It's a different picture. So when we call mom, you have one name called mom, but what this mom represents in everyone else's head is something completely different. So see the outside person from this picture in their mind. Let's say that how your grandmother will see your mother. For your grandmother, your mother is her daughter. So she is seeing her with completely different view. She sees as her small daughter. Even if your mother is 40, 50, 60 years old, for your grandma it's her small daughter. So you see that when you are talking about something, that was just an example that I took to explain this, but when you talk about anything, this is how it works. So let's say that we take a person that we all know, the whole world know. Let's take Donald Trump, for example. So Donald Trump represents in each and every one of your head a picture that is completely different from each other. So for some person, maybe he is someone very good. He has done a lot of work. He has helped a lot of people. He has a very positive picture of Donald Trump. And there are people who have very negative picture about Donald Trump. So even when they hear the name Donald Trump, they are getting angry. They get irritated. But there are people, maybe they have never heard about Donald Trump. So when I say Donald Trump, for in their minds, there's no picture coming up. So it's like neutral. They don't give any thing about it. Yeah, for them it's nothing. So we see, when we take all the millions and billions of people in the world, they have a different picture in their mind that they associate with words that we are talking. It's the same word that we are using for communication, to easily communicate, but this word is the meaning of the word is very different to each and every one of us. So when I say mango, what I feel inside me, the mangoes that I have eaten in my life, the tasty mangoes, how they look, and all that my mind is relating with all the experiences that I have with the mango, where I ate the mango with my family or my friends, in a restaurant or at home or in the street, if I plucked from a tree, all these things are coming with this word, association with this word. But for someone else, it's something completely different. A mango is maybe something they saw only in a supermarket or in a tin that you can buy. Yeah, so different cultures, different according to your country, according to where you were born, according to your situation, everything that you give meaning for things are changing. So this is very helpful to understand this concept. Then we can have a better idea about, when we are talking with people, when we are dealing with the world, how we can be more open-minded. Because for me, a word is something completely different than for you. So let's say I say England. For me, what England means is something completely different to you. So if I'm saying England is very dark, I don't like it, it's all the time raining, I don't like the weather. And for you, maybe you like raining, maybe you like that kind of weather. For you, it represents something completely different. So if I stay on my opinion and say, no, England is not good, and for you say, no, England is very nice, I have been living there all my life, I love this country, then if I get angry with you, if I get irritated with your opinion, then I haven't understood this, how this thing works, how this mind is working. So everyone has their opinion about about a lot of things, and according to them, it is correct. It is relatively correct according to their experiences. There is no absolute truth in this world. Everything depends on each and everyone, how they think, how they experience, how they have seen the world. So if we are fixed on something and saying, no, I am the one who knows everything, what I am saying is the only thing that is true, then we have a problem. If we are intelligent, if we can see this point of view, then we can be more open-minded. Then we will have less conflicts. We can embrace also the others' opinions. And if there's something that you can take, if you can take it. If it is not according to your opinion, then you can understand, okay, he is seeing this thing in a different way because he has different experiences. He has experiences different than I have experienced it, so it's fine. So we can let them have their opinion. We don't have to fight and to prove that I am correct. And this is also that I would like to go a little bit deeper on this thing and to tell that in our last video that we talked about inside-out transformation, and we also talked that what we have inside is what we see from outside. Yeah, And we can also at this, if you want, you can watch that video also here, and that will also help to understand more about this concept. And the other thing is, according to how we are feeling inside, what we get in our mind, the pictures that we have in our mind are also changing. For example, if you are in a good mood, you will treat your not so loving friend or in a different way than you would normally do. So for example, if you are in a bad mood, I say, you look very nice today, yeah, you will think, okay, this one is telling me these things because they want something from me. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have thought that if you were in another mood. So according to your mood, also these perceptions are changing, what you see, how you see the world. Yeah. So that's why you can't put people in fixed boxes. So we have fixed pictures about people, things and situations in our mind, and we try to see the others from these views. For example, let's say that I have a fixed view about my friend. She should be like this, she's like that, she's very nice, she's all the time listening to me. When I want to go to meet her next time, I will talk like this, and I want to talk this, and I will be like that, and it will work like this, and we have this plan in our mind. So you go to see your friend and you start talking with her, and she's not in a good mood. She's not listening to you as you thought that she is normally doing. Yeah. And you understand that she's also in a problem, that's why she's like this. But you have your fixed picture about her, that she should be all the time there for you. And you also had this picture in your mind that this conversation will go like this. I would tell all the things that I want to tell, but she's starting telling you all her problems. Now you have now your mind is irritated because you couldn't do what you planned to do. Yeah. So because you had this fixed picture of her, now you are getting irritated. But if you didn't have this picture in yourself, if you know, yeah, my friend is not a fixed thing, I can't put her in a box, she's also a human. What she's also feeling sometimes, it can change what she's also feeling. Her life situation can be also changed. Yeah. So I can't expect her to be the same person that I saw 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So if you are open, if you are not so fixed in your ideas, then you can have a better conversation with her, better relationship with her, because you are open to hear her side also, not only to see her from your fixed view. Yeah. So I think you have heard this sentence called "be like water." So what does that mean, be like water? What is the nature of the water? It is flowing. Just take a river, it's flowing, and when there's a stone or some obstacle, it is going through it, or it's changed. Yeah, it's flowing a little bit changed. And if you put water in a bottle, it take the shape of the bottle. If you put the water in a mug, it takes the shape of that mug. Or if you put in a glass, it takes the shape of the glass. So it's flexible. It is not fixed on something. If the water is saying, no, I can't be put onto glasses, I am only for bottles. It's not saying like that. It can't. It takes the shape of the thing that it is put. So if we are also like that, if we can adjust to the situations, if we are not so fixed in our pictures that we made in our minds, then we can be really easygoing. We can be really open for everything. It will make us less stressful. It will make us more accessible to others. We will be more friendlier, more open, understanding, down to earth. These are all the qualities that you will start developing in you, and the other people will also feel that you are a good person, you are an open person to talk with. You are not so direct, in a fixed way of thinking about things. I think if you understand this concept, it will make your life very easy to deal with other people, to handle situations easily and in a more friendly and less stressful way.